Well, for the past 15 years, an entrepreneur has been giving old buildings new life in downtown Grand Island.
One of the buildings he restored holds a lot of history, and it's still serving the community. In this segment, Grace McDonald takes us through the Hedde building in Grand Island.
I'm a huge fan of making beautiful spaces.
What was once deteriorating, Amos Anson transformed into a place where you can live.
Yeah, the view in this one's kind of cool.
And work.
So I'm an entrepreneur by trade, in addition to everything else I do, and I wanted to create a space where people could try their ideas. So it's not a co-working space, but it's a place where an entrepreneur can see if their idea is great.
Anson should know the Grand Island community member started his construction company and his business journey at age 19.
I'm not by trade a historic preservationist, but I love paying homage to the past. Like with the building that we're going to see today, I like to think that Fred Hedde, the guy that built it, he was one of the founders of Grand Island. I'd like to think him as an entrepreneur would be proud of what I did.
Now, the Hedde building houses shops and 20 apartments, but the historic structure has been adding to Grand Island's economy since the 1880s.
So this building was built before electricity, and it was all gas.
Fred Hedde came to America from Germany. Then in 1857, Hedde came with a group of pioneers to settle what would eventually become Grand Island. On the lower level of this building, he operated the Grand Island Independent, and you can still see the faded letters from this newspaper title on the side of the building.
It's unique. You can't fake this look, you know?
Anson used grants to start this project with Empire Development in 2018. He also tried to incorporate pieces of its history.
It was like a 1 or 2 person elevator. It was pretty cool, but we left the one rail with the switches and everything. It's just part of that story, you know.
The story continues in shared spaces like the Collective.
These are the studs from the walls upstairs. These are the floor joists from the building, and we just like to repurpose a lot of that.
So community members can find their purpose.
If you're a small business owner, you're creating wealth for your family, hopefully. That's the goal. And, you know, creating a piece of the American dream, whether it's real estate or your own business, there's just something about it that's special.
Just like the Hedde building's founder, who pursued the American dream in downtown Grand Island. For Pure Nebraska, I'm Grace McDonald.